Hi everyone, 𝐲𝐞𝐬𝐭 here from 𝐲𝐴. Just last year, I did a video that surprised a lot of people. I showed that in Singapore, wealth is not evenly spread across different asset types. And one thing stood out clearly: property wasn't just part of wealth. Property was the backbone of wealth. Today, we finally have something even more powerful. Just a few weeks ago, on February 2026, the Ministry of Finance released something Singapore has never publicly seen before: a full national breakdown of household net wealth. Not income, not salary, not how much you earn, but how much you actually own after minus away debt. And this is one of the clearest windows into how Singaporeans truly build wealth. So here's the headline. The average resident household in Singapore has net wealth of 1.76 million. That sounds impressive, right? But the real story is not the average. The real story is the distribution, because averages can hide a lot. MOF divided Singapore household into 5 equal groups. The top 20% has average net wealth of 5.3 million. And let that sink in for a moment. One group, just 20% of household, holds more wealth than the other 80% combined. That's not a small gap, that's a structural gap. And the question is, where is that wealth coming from? The answer is still property, and let me share with you why. And here's the part that really matters. For the top 20%, property assets alone made up about 3.4 million. Meaning even at the highest level, even among the wealthy, property is still the biggest driver. Not stocks, not crypto, not businesses, not high income. Property is still the foundation. Now here's the part that I think is the most encouraging. Even for the bottom 20% of households in Singapore, they still have positive net wealth, around 293,000. And why? Because home ownership in Singapore is broad-based. Even if someone doesn't have a large investment portfolio, the value of their HDB flat equity still matters. And that's something Singapore has done well as a system. If we look at the average across all households, wealth break down roughly into property, about 56%, CPF, about 22%, other financial assets, about 22%. So basically, in Singapore, your wealth comes from 3 pillars: your home, your CPF, and your financial assets. And the largest pillar is still your home. Now, I'm not sharing this to say everyone must buy private property. That's not the point. The point is this: if property forms the largest component of wealth in Singapore, then the key question becomes, are you holding the right type of property at the right price for the right reason? Because if you get this part wrong, it doesn't just affect lifestyle. It affects your long-term wealth trajectory. And if you get it right, it becomes one of the most resilient wealth building tools Singapore offers. MOF also shared that wealth inequality is higher than income inequality, but compared to other developed countries like the UK and Japan, it's not unusual. What's unique is that in Singapore, most households still remain in positive territory. And that tells us something important. Wealth building here is not about being rich, it's about being positioned correctly. And property remains one of the biggest levers. In our next few videos, I will show you historical trends over the last 20 years and how policy, land supply, and timing shape these outcomes. So here's my question to you. What surprised you the most about this data? Was it the 1.76 million average or the 5.3 million top 20%? Please drop a comment below and let us discuss. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.